Hello, everyone. I am Deepika Sandhu, one of the producers of The Pillars of Power by the Los Angeles Tribune. I am so honored to be here today with one of our amazing cast members, Dalal. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Dalal, tell me, what initially attracted you to become part of this movie?
I would like all people to know how to unlock their powers, how to release their fears, and how to achieve the greatness they want in their life.
I love that. That's so beautiful. And those are some of the same reasons that attracted me to produce this film. But tell me, what are the ways in your own life that you've been able to unlock the power for yourself?
The most important thing is to take 100% responsibility for everything that's going on in your life. So, whenever a circumstance shows up, do not start blaming others. The main thing we need to do is to go within us and check what inside me attracted this situation. So here there is a belief or a belief behind an emotion that needed to be or needs to be released. Another thing is to keep on doing the inner work. So once we complete our inner work, we will be in alignment with our true self, and so we will be able to go with the flow.
And are there ways in your own life that you have worked to go with the flow more and to really work on yourself on the inside more that you can suggest to other people listening to this today?
Yeah, definitely. We can. I practice mindfulness. I meditate a lot. I walk barefoot on the ground, journaling, connecting with the sun, with the trees, with nature. Like there, you can feel your true essence.
I love that. And it's so beautiful to help teach other people whatever are the practices that worked best for you. Because I always say the thing that maybe worked for you might be slightly different for somebody else, but it'll bump you into something that can be very transformative for you as well. So tell me, in the Pillars of Power, what is the main message that people are going to get from hearing you in this film?
We are all guided. Whenever you start this journey, the journey of healing, you're not alone. You are co-creating with the universe. There's someone who's guiding you. Actually, it's your higher self. You are universally guided. So just let go of all the beliefs that are limiting you or are limiting us in general, and be in alignment with your true self, and again, go with the flow. You're going to achieve greatness in your life.
What was the moment that you knew that you needed to get more in alignment or that you were out of alignment? Was there that moment for you in your own life?
Yes, according to me, I resigned from my job. I used to work for like 6 or 7 years in administration and international school, and it was a full-time job. I didn't have time for myself at all. And when I resigned, I got the book The Secret, and here where it's all started.
Isn't it amazing the power of a book to launch us on our own trajectory? It sounds like it gave you a beautiful spark to move in the right direction. Do you remember what it was in that book that really resonated with you?
The whole book, when I finished the book, I remember that I felt like I was meditating and I'm back to the room. But there is a very important point I would like to mention. It's not about the book. Like you may read hundreds or thousands of books and watch movies. If you do not do your inner work, if you do not work on yourself, it's just like nothing. So the first thing, the books guide us in some ways, give us information, but the knowledge is within us. So to unlock our own powers, we need to have access to the knowledge, which is the universal knowledge, and the only access is within ourselves.
I love that you said that, because books, sometimes you read them and you're like, well, that was a nice book, but you don't really know what the takeaway is. I think you only really receive the takeaway when you are truly meant to receive it. And it sounds like that was the case for you, that when you read The Secret, finally, it was launching all sorts of soul sparks within you.
Yes, 100%.
And now you're here being part of this incredible film, such a wonderful cast that we have assembled together. to give your own sparks to other people through your wisdom. How does that feel to be part of something like this?
It's amazing. It is amazing to be part of this. The most amazing thing is that you're contributing to helping others, like you're giving your message to others, what you did, the way you did it. It may not resonate with them, but it just may be an example, and each one will find his path. And as I said before, uh, whenever you start this journey, you'll be guided. So it's not the same path, it's not the same way we will deal with things. You will find yourself, you will find synchronicity, you'll find yourself receiving messages, and these are the messages that you really need in your journey.
And it's not the same for everyone. I think that's a beautiful message that you're giving, is that for every person, their own process with all of this information, with the way they want to traverse this world, will be different. And that's okay, right? I'm sure you tried some things in your journey that didn't resonate as much as other things. Is there anything like that that you can share too with us?
Yeah. The first thing I recommend is not to be a follower. So we may, according to me, I've read a lot of books, I've listened to many people, spiritual leaders, but I never take one with all his concepts. I just take the concept, put it into experience, and find if this works for me, I'm going to follow this thing. If not, I'm going to go look for another thing. And most of the times you will find yourself attracted to people who really have the things that you need.
It is so true. You'll find the messages from the places, from the people, from the situations and circumstance that resonate with you most deeply. So you don't have to be a follower in this. You get to create your own path. And it sounds like you have too.
That's right. Again, we are guided. It's not only us in this universe. It's not me with me. I am guided. I have guidance. So when synchronicities show up, I know that this is meant for me.
Well, Dalal, I am so excited to see your segment in the movie, to see all the beautiful things that you're going to contribute to this incredible conversation on the pillars of power. So tell us more about your business, what you do, and how you think it connects back to the pillars of power.
So I have my own restaurant, and I own a company for managing and operating restaurants. It connects in many and in different ways. But mostly the main connection is knowing how, or being aware of the fears that rise up whenever you want to open a new business, or whenever you want to take a decision, or whatever you're going to do in your life. So it is the way you are aware that these are thoughts and these are not the true you. These are not going to happen. It only takes place in your mind. It didn't happen yet. With this awareness, you will try and you will know how to release the limiting beliefs that attracted these thoughts and resulted in the emotions, which are the fears you're living. So this is a very important thing that usually must, if not all of the people face in their lives.
You know, fear is such a big thing, and it's probably the number one thing that stops people from going into entrepreneurship and going into business for themselves. So when those fears came up for you in your business, and I'm sure they did many times, what were the ways that you started to unravel those fears for yourself, stop making them real for you?
Okay. Other than the awareness, I've learned something. I remember I've read a book for Dr. Joe Vitale, and it was mentioned in it, whenever the fear rises, you just say, what if up? So instead of thinking, what if this will not work? What if this will not get me what I want? Whatever. What if this is the best thing I've ever done in my life? What if this business is gonna boom and I'm gonna have what I really want? And whenever you shift your mindset to think this way, you really find miracles. You start finding miracles in your life and attracting miracles. And you will notice that, what if up is always what if up. But you have the awareness, and if you have the perspective that if sometimes it happened that it's down, it means there's a lesson for me to learn. And the next time I'm going to start with an experience that will support me and help me in my journey.
I love that way of thinking. That's very beautiful. So look for what is up. What's the positive that could come of this? We spend so much of our lives thinking about what could go wrong. And it's the most, I'm sure, one of the most paralyzing fear for entrepreneurs. But I'm sure you didn't always have this belief in your own business. Were there times where you really did doubt yourself, where you really did question yourself? How did you move past that?
Definitely, there are many times that you do doubt. We are human beings by the end. However, as I told you before, awareness, whenever you're aware about the emotion, you know that this is an emotion taking place. This doubt is an emotion. It's not me. It's not going to happen. It's not happening. It's not happening in my mind. You will be able to just step over this and move forward.
I love this perspective. I think it's really powerful for entrepreneurs and for everybody, right? That are looking to step into something new and something different. And even for you, you continue to step into new things, now wanting to build your own mentoring company too. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, I'm planning. Actually, it's not just the plan is into action. So I'm going to open a mentoring and consultation company. So it's just a plan between me and someone. His job will be the consultation, and I'm going to be working in the mentoring thing. It's the light of mentoring and consultation.
And what is your desire with that business? What are the things you're hoping to achieve with that?
Actually, I'm going to help others achieve their goals because it is not easy, but it is simple. There are just some steps, some limiting beliefs that needs to be released, and then we all have the powers. We are all powerful. We just need to help others or to point to the powers in others. That's it. We will not give others anything. It's just pointing and letting them remember that they have the powers, that they are powerful beings.
I love that you're going to be creating this company to support people with this, because so many people do need to have that belief within themselves that they can do whatever it is that they set out to do. So it really sounds like something that's going to be very, very impactful. So we look forward to hearing and seeing more about that. It's so exciting that you're going to be doing this mentoring and consulting to other people so that they can really step into all this material that it sounds like you have embraced so fully in your own business and in your own life. And now all of them are going to be able to watch you in the Pillars of Power also. So what is your main message in the Pillars of Power that you want people to hear?
We are all powerful. We just need to break our fears and go through what and move forward to whatever we want in life. We're going to have it. We are abundance, so we only attract abundance. The only thing that doesn't let us feel this are the limiting beliefs we're holding, which are not ours, which is very easy. And it is very easy to just release these beliefs.
So give us a tip for how people who are watching you today, who watch the movie Pillars of Power, how can they work to get rid of these limiting beliefs? What's one way that they can do that today at home in their own lives?
The first thing is awareness, taking a step backward and knowing that all these thoughts just take place in their minds. Nothing happened. They will just attract what they really are. Not what they want, what they really are.
I think that's so beautiful. Thank you so much, Dalal. I cannot wait to see you in the film Pillars of Power and for that film to be seen by all of you at home very soon. I'm Deepika Sandhu, one of the producers of the Pillars of Power by the Los Angeles Tribune. Thank you.